The reason I like Kindle books is because they're super fast to publish. They usually take about 12 hours to get approved, and your listing will be you'll actually have a page created like one of these inside Amazon in about 12 hours, okay? And your thing will look just like that, and then you can start to optimize that listing a little bit if you want to, and start to drive links, as we're going to talk about in a minute, back to that page, okay? So I don't know exactly where I'm at right now. This was done over a month ago, but how to start a business from home is number 5 on Google. And it debuted at like number 7 in like a week. I've not been able to push it up too far past that, but only because the people that are above me are homebusiness.com and the SBA of Canada, or about.com, I'm sorry. And they've got, each one of those links has something like 300,000 backlinks to it. And you look like 300,000 backlinks, 250,000 backlinks, 18 backlinks for Perry's book. And then it's like, it's more now, it's a couple hundred. But I mean, it's all Fiverr stuff. There's really just not much to it. A few hundred links, and I'm up for a really, really competitive term like that, where I'm searching for a very specific kind of customer. Okay? A couple things that you'll notice. Yeah, here they are. I show them. U.S. Business Administration. It's like how many links to the page. If you look at that little thing I got circled at the top, that shows you the links to the page are 374,000. The next one, the links to the page are 1,200 something.
Were those circles just randomly placed on the page? That bottom one, that's just white space right there. There.
Somebody's been tampering with my presentation. And I haven't really.
You're gonna feel that image was resized. And
yeah.
The bubbles did not get resized.
Yeah. The second listing, by the way, has home business in the URL. That's the reason it doesn't take a lot of links. That's the exact match domain thing I was telling you about yesterday. Look, this is an interesting thing actually to analyze. Look at the first listing has 324,000 links to the page and 571 links to the domain. That one's going to be your big boy. That's the SBA. They're hard to knock out of the saddle. The next one down is Home Business Center, which is a PR4 site. It was put online in 1998, right? Which means it's old as hell. It's got 2,800 links to the domain, 1,272 to this page, and it has home business in the URL, and the title is done perfectly, okay? Next down is me with 427 Fiverr links, and then the next person under that has 2,174 links and a really great domain. And then below me, there are still a bunch of, shut up. There's still a bunch of, you're so juvenile.
Yeah, I'm juvenile.
There are tons of other sites that have way, way, way more links and are better established. But I'm just borrowing Amazon's credibility. The one circle did kind of fall in the right place. The little 4 stars next to the Amazon listing, that's something Amazon pays Google like $10 million a year to do, because it makes that link stand out and makes it a way more clickable in a sea of other links, okay? So it's got my 4-star rating. The book has a 4-star rating, so it's automatically recommended, right? Pardon? That tool, unfortunately, about 3 weeks ago stopped working. It's called SEO Quake. They fixed it a little bit, but not all the way yet. But it's called SEO Quake. SEO Quake. And it's a free tool. It's a little free toolbar that shows you all that data. I used to use it a lot, but it's not working properly now because Yahoo shut off its API of showing the Yahoo backlinks. So here's what I did. Does it look familiar? So in order to do this, to achieve these results, I listed the book. I went to 1 hour backlinks again. I bought some links. Now, I typically only buy the links that are the PR1 and do follow only links. They're a little bit more expensive. They're 15 cents and 19 cents a link. The other ones that are 2 cents a link tend to not give me as good of effectiveness. They're not as effective. Now, I don't know if anybody else has a different experience with that, but I like buying the do follows and the PR1s. They tend to be better. And I think I spent on this thing about $25, when I put it up.
Ooh, animation.
How's that?
That's
Boom.
fancy.
That just happened. And then I did my Fiverr gigs. This is the same stuff I've been telling you guys over and over and over again. I'm just kind of driving a point home. See that? That's totally hypnotic, super deep psycho shit right there. You can send a copy of your book to guys on Fiverr, and they will write you reviews for your book. So, but send them the book, tell them they got to read through the book, they got to actually talk about something in the book. I don't want them to just put up a "you're so wonderful" review, right? So, and there are people in there that have great reputations for doing that. And for $5, I usually get 2 people to do it, and then maybe 1 a month after that for a few months. Don't go get 20 people to do it. You're going to look like a jackass. Like, you put up your book, you sold 2, you got 25 reviews. Right? So, yeah, you can get some reviews over there. I usually do 2. I'd prefer them if you just send them to a couple of friends. It's way better. There are some guys on some other services like Guru.com and Elance that for like $20, they'll go, or $10 I think it is, they'll actually go buy your book, review it. And that way it's a buyer review. So it's it carries more weight with Amazon than a non-buyer review does. Although they still allow non-buyer reviews. I think eventually they may stop allowing non-buyer reviews. The next thing that I do, and this is something we haven't talked about yet, is Pingler. Is Pingo? Yeah, Pingler. Pingler is a pinging service. In other words, it goes out and sends like a traffic signal to different pages. And if something gets pinged, Google, Yahoo, and other services pick it up. Basically, they're telling all the different search engines at one time there's something new on the internet.